Hey guys, it's Jen from beautyriotx. I apologize if you were one of the ones who were watching my Battle of the Boxes yesterday and it got cut off. I changed some of the settings on my camera and it, unknowingly to me, messed up my audio, so when I uploaded it to YouTube, I was cut off mid-sentence and my editing was just completely wrong. So I apologize, I had to scrap it and refilm it, which is what I had to do now. So this is not a first impression, it's not an unboxing. It's a second impression, so I already know what I'm looking at. Let's get right into it. So we have our Battle of the Boxes, BoxyCharm versus Ipsy Ultimate. I realize they're not the same price range, but this is my game, so I can do whatever I want. I do get BoxyCharm in PR, they send it to me, but it is not in exchange for a positive review. But if you know me and you've watched my channel before, you know that it doesn't matter. I'll tell you if it's bad or not. We're gonna start with Ipsy Ultimate. The first thing we have in my Ultimate is the Trestique All Over Starlighter highlighting stick. This is a full size. One of my biggest issues with this box and with past Ultimate boxes is that it doesn't come with a card with info and prices on it. For the price of this box, which is $50, you would think it would come with that benefit. It doesn't. The $25 box does, oddly enough. This one doesn't though, so now I have to go on the website and like do my own research for it. Sadly, I will not be using this. I'm gonna put this in my giveaway cabinet. Holographic highlights just aren't for me. It does look like a nice product though, so hopefully the person who wins it will love it. The next product is one of the first deluxe samples. This is the Tula Skincare Cult Classic Purifying Cleanser. I will not be using this, unfortunately. This had a really bad effect on my skin. I'm not gonna get into it, I did yesterday. I won't be using it though, so I'll either pass it on or get rid of it. And you know what, I'll just get the deluxe samples out of the way. So we have a face cream by e.l.f, and this is the Water Flash Coconut Water Cream. I will be using this. The Better Bean Clean Face Coffee Cleanser. I will try this, but the actual like granules in here look they look like they might be sharp, so maybe I'll just feel it first and see if it feels like aggressively grainy. This is a perfume from Catherine Melandrino in the scent Dream. It says it's an eau de perfume, but I don't know. What does that mean? What's an eau de I don't know how to pronounce that phrase. Is that like just a perfume, or is that, I feel like this is a body spray. And here's why. Upon first smelling, like if you don't spray it, it smells fine. But yesterday when I did actually spray it, oh my God, it's overwhelmingly smells of alcohol to the point where it smells like a heavily fragranced hairspray. I will not be using this, but if you care to try it for yourself and really enjoy it, you get a 50% off Catherine Melandrino Dream Fragrance Liner gift set if you go to her website. The next thing is something I'm very excited about. This is from the Grace and Stella line. This is the Rose Quartz Facial Roller Massager. My jade roller just actually broke, so I am in need of one of these. It feels very well made, and again, this is a brand we've gotten before in beauty boxes. So yeah, I'll definitely be using this. The next is from Violet Voss, and I usually really like Violet Voss shadows. There's been like one or two palettes I wasn't in love with. I didn't love the Flamingo palette and I didn't love the Sugar Crystals palette. But overall, I'm happy to try this. Although my issue with it is, although it's a very pretty color story, it really reminds me of it's the Berry Burst palette, but it really reminds me of the Holy Grail palette, right? And again, very pretty. And these are my favorite shades, but they're also very similar, as well as these two being very similar. Really nice looking palette though. The metallics are also lovely. Like this rose gold shade is gorgeous. So I'll definitely use this in an upcoming video where I try everything on. The next is this, what is it, 5-piece eyeshadow brush set from the Shayna B Miami collection. This is like the Miami set. Now, normally I would just throw this right into my giveaway cabinet, but the shape of this brush immediately made me want to open it and use it for my upcoming video because it reminded me of the shape of my Smith 235 brush. Now this brush is flat on one side, whereas this brush is circular all the way around. So they're definitely different brushes, but the pointy shape just kind of reminded me of it. they claim this is $60. Yeah. This might be something that would retail on Amazon for like $20, maybe. I mean, these are not weighty. They come in a plastic bag. There's no way. $60 my ass. Stop. The next is a product that we get this brand a lot in boxes as well. This is the Punk Volumizer Mascara. This is also something I've received before. I feel like maybe in BoxyCharm, like years ago. It was a fine mascara. I recognize the tube. I won't use it though because I have 3 or 4 mascaras that are open, so I'm gonna save this for a giveaway as well. I'm just not over the moon about mascaras. The next is from Nature's Cartel. We did get this a month or 2 ago. The brand, not this item. These are 3 cream eyeshadows. And again, I'm not gonna, what is on my lip? Again, I'm not gonna open them. Maybe what I'll do is, maybe I'll open one of them for my try on video and put the other 2 aside. Maybe I'll do that for a giveaway. So I'll try, actually, that's what I'll do right now. I'll put my finger in one of them to feel it, to see if I'm right in my assumption, because, and I'll show you what I mean about why I'm hesitant to try even one of them. All right, so they're pretty shades. They're all kind of like neutral, but they look very like lip balmy, and they're not the kind of cream shadows that I like or that I ever reach for, so I don't want to open them, just use them for a video and then never touch them again because I feel like that's really wasteful. I'm gonna open the lightest one, and right now I'm just gonna swatch it, but do you see what I mean? It looks very lip balmy, like waxy almost. And maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm just jumping to conclusions, but yeah, I'm not wrong. Like it looks, yeah, it's very, very waxy. I can't imagine that being used with anything else and not moving your other shadows around, which is the only way that I use cream shadows. I use them with other shadows. I would never use a cream shadow alone because I have hooded lids. A cream shadow would just crease completely on its own. Like I just don't use cream shadows alone. Okay, and the last product in here is one I will use and I'm happy about. This is the Folly Fire Matte Manipulation Lipstick in Sunset Boulevard. And this is very deceiving because this looks like, hey, I'm gonna get like some kind of reddish lipstick, which I was not bummed about, but I was like, oh, another red lipstick, but it's not. It's a nice kind of mauve-y lipstick, which I'm thrilled about because I didn't want a red lipstick. I wanted something else, and we got something else. But you know what I'd be very happy about? If we got a nude lipstick. I want a nude lipstick. Somebody send us a nude lipstick. All we get are pinks and reds. Somebody send us a nude lipstick. Let's do BoxyCharm. Oh, that was Kathleen Light. She does that. All right, and their theme is Adore. All right, the first product is the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Pads. This exfoliates, tones, and brightens. There's 25 pads in here. There's 28 pads in here. I'm sorry, I'm lying. Glycolic and lactic acid. It's alcohol-free. I love to see that on any kind of skincare. I will definitely use this. I love anything that'll chemically exfoliate your face. Next, I'm also excited about. A few months ago, we got the Ciate London Extraordinary Translucent Powder. It's one of my favorites. I've bought numerous backups, although I would like to know why it's different than this, because you can only make translucent powders so different from each other. But I have to say, that is quite different from my other favorite loose powders. Like, it's very finely milled, but I have to go back and read the claims for that because I want to know why it's different from this. So the claims of this are lock in your makeup, long-lasting wear, coconut fragrance, maybe that's the difference, maybe it's slightly coconut scented, finely milled, so's that one, lightweight, so's that one, smooths over makeup, so's that one, crease free, so's that one, soft focus finish, so's that one. Maybe it's just the scent, I don't know, we'll see, I don't know, but I'm excited because even if it is the same, great, I have another backup. Retails for $22, so's that one. Okay, the next, these Alamar brushes. See, face brushes I can get down with, and these feel nice and weighty and well made. Shayna B, whoever you are. $36 for the set. So this is where I'm kind of confused with these though. Now you can use brushes for whatever you want. You don't have to use them for what they're made for. But so this one says it's the complexion brush, but to me, complexion means like your foundation. But I would use this for like my blush or my contour. This one says brightening. So to me that sounds like your highlighting brush, but I would use this probably for like setting my under eye. Maybe for my highlighter, but whatever. This one I would use for my foundation, but this says for your bronzer. But look at that cool, like this reminds me of like a one of the Pure brushes they had out for their foundation, or I feel like Bare Minerals put out a brush like this for their foundation, or even the RMS foundations, I feel like they had a brush like this out. I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna use these in the upcoming video for something because these look really nice. The next are facial wipes. These are from EVO Skin and Aurora Refreshing Cleansing Hemp Wipes. I'm usually not thrilled about facial wipes, but I'm running low, so sure, I'll take them. The last thing is a very nice brand. This is from Kate Somerville. And this is the Biomimicking Peptide Serum. Smooth and firm. This retails for $98, I remember that. Active concentrate to transform dull and skin to appear visibly firmer. Smoother, refreshed after just 1 week. People reported their skin appeared visibly tighter. I guess we'll see. I'm not gonna use this quite yet though, because I have a ton of skincare I have to use up, but I mean, it's no surprise. BoxyCharm wins. For a box that's twice the price, there's a handful of things I wasn't thrilled about and won't use. Now that's just a personal thing. I mean, if you got your box and you were thrilled about it, great. But I mean, even if I did pay for it, I would have been way happier with the things I got here because I want to use everything. Whereas Ipsy, I paid twice the amount and I'm only happy with, and I'm using the word happy like, I guess I'll use it because I have it. But the other things I'm like, I'll just throw in for a giveaway. And the samples drive me insane. Take your friggin' samples, shove them somewhere, and give me a full-size item instead. There should be no samples in a box that expensive. That's just insane to me. There should also be a card with prices and the items in the box. That's just insane to me too, especially because their cheaper box has this. That just makes no sense to me. Oh, congratulations, BoxyCharm. You did it, world's best cup of coffee. I will say though, this wasn't a bad box from Ipsy. They've definitely had worse boxes. I was happier with the things I got in this box than I have been recently, but I'm still happier with what I got in BoxyCharm. So, yay. Okay, so let me know what you got in your box in the comments below. I know a lot of people get annoyed because I complain a lot about Ipsy and they're like, then just cancel. Yes, of course I could cancel, but I love doing this series because I like to see the difference between the boxes, and I'm hopeful that eventually Ipsy will get better and I want to get the boxes when they do, because they used to be good boxes, right? I remember like this time last year, they still had good boxes. And I'm hoping that happens again because I know I'm not the only one disappointed. And I'm hoping eventually Ipsy either changes and becomes better again, or maybe I will just find another box to replace it. So that was it. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.